Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is me, Mysterious Cameraman, and today I'm talking about The Flash Season 9 and if it is still good. So I've done these for now all 9 seasons of The Flash, and after this I'm going to be ranking all 9 seasons. Basically, I'm going to be doing this with Arrow, which I think I've already started by this point, but in this all I'm talking about is The Flash Season 9. This one's a bit shorter, because first off, I've reviewed every episode already, and it's also a shorter season. So I'm loading up IMDb. And before we get into it, if you haven't already seen the official trailer from Mountain Fan Film, Captain America: The Taskmaster Trials, it's on my channel now. Besides that, let's get into it. Wednesday Ever After. In my opinion, this is a pretty good episode. I personally really do like it. I know that there's a lot of people who probably aren't a huge fan of it. I do really like it though. I think it's a really just fun episode. Hear No Evil, in my opinion, is a really bad episode. There are a lot of good shots in it. However, in my opinion, it's not just a great episode. It's like just boring and it feels very slow. It's not really interesting. Just isn't the best. It's just like kind of boring. Rogues of War, in my opinion, this is a pretty good episode. I do like seeing all the rogues. I think they all have good chemistry and work well on screen. And I really like seeing them all on screen together. I think it's a really fun episode idea. I think everyone is fun to watch. The Mask of the Red Death Part 1, in my opinion, is a decent episode. It's nothing great. It's nothing bad either. In my opinion, it's like a middle-of-the-road episode. It has some good ideas, but it's not great. The Mask of the Red Death Part 2, in my opinion, is worse than the first one. I liked the first watch, did not like the second watch. I thought it was very boring. Thought it was really, it just wasn't great. Episode 6, Good, Bad, Lucky. I really like Good, Bad. I do not actually like Good, Bad, Lucky. I don't know what I'm saying. This episode sucks. Again, it's another episode it's very positive about. I do like, Becky Sharp. But besides that, it's an awful episode. It's a really weird idea to bring back Becky Sharp. There are plenty of villains they could have brought back, but I feel like it's weird, but I still like it. I really like Becky Sharp, but that's it. That's the only thing I like. Wildest Dreams sucks, except for the fact that Dreamer's in it. I always like the character of Dreamer for some reason, and I do like her appearance in this. I think she looks very good in the suit, and I think they should have had more of her in the suit. But it's not my favorite episode, but it's not bad either. It's like a decent episode. Partners in Time. This episode is fun. This is a fun episode. It's not a great episode. It's a fun episode. It's not great, but it is like a fun episode. Like, you enjoy watching it because it is fun. It is a bit boring without the Flash, but it still is fun to see Barry and Iris working together. Episode 9, It's My Party and I'll Die If I Want To, is one of the best episodes of the season. I think this is an amazing episode. First off, Oliver Queen's in it, which goes amazing, and I already made it so good. Plus, you throw in Kid Flash, makes it even better. So, Arrow's an amazing side character, that makes it great. Wally's an amazing character that makes it great. And then even Bloodwork is an amazing villain for the episode. So Bloodwork would make an episode great. Green Arrow would make an episode great. Wally would make an episode great. Barry would make an episode great. And all four in one episode makes the episode just so amazing. And all of them are making great performances that are fun to watch. A New World Part 1. This one is very good. I was a bit harsh on it the first time. On my rewatch, I loved it. I think it came full circle, and it's so fun. A lot of it is very good. It starts a good arc, and from this episode, it will be a good arc. If you didn't see anything else, from this episode, it would look like a good arc. And it's a fun episode. It's really good. It brings the whole show full circle, and it really actually furthers the show in more ways, in so many ways. It really just makes the show so much better. And the episode's really amazing. A New World Part 2, The Blues. I did not like this episode. In my opinion, this episode is very boring. There's nothing really to help it. Like, nothing about this episode really is good. Everything about this episode is just boring and slow and bad and Keone and stuff, and I could not care about that character. I really do not like A New World Part 2 changes. And A New World Part 2, The Blues. A New World Part 3 changes, in my opinion, is very good, but not is good, but not great. I think it's better than Part 2 because, first off, I think Barry being in it helps a lot. I know Cecile sucks in this, yes, but we get Excess and Barry as two good main characters, along with a side Cecile. So even as bad as Cecile is, in my opinion, Barry and Excess saved the episode, and it makes the episode good. And then A New World Part 4 finale is not great. Of course, we see Savitar, which bumps it up a bit, because Savitar is the best villain ever. But besides Savitar, who dies in the first 10 minutes, I should be aware. He comes to life and dies in 10 minutes. But besides that, it's just not a great episode. It's really rushed, it's really boring, and decided to give people who it's been a whole season defeating one episode with one fight to take down by random side characters. And it's just so stupid. Now time for the top 3. In third place, Season 9, Episode 3, Rogues of War. I really like this episode. Wednesday Ever After is definitely a 4th place. Definitely is 4th place. But Rogues of War is a really good episode. It's very fun. It's very interesting. And I really like the chemistry between everyone. In second place is going to be A New World Part 1, Reunions. In my opinion, this is a very good episode. This is one of the best episodes of the show. This episode really, it's not one of the best in my opinion, actually. I've heard a lot of people love this episode, and IMDb, it is more than the first place. More points than the first place. It's the highest rated of the season and of, like, the past 5 or 6 seasons. But still, as much as I like this episode, in my opinion, it isn't perfect. And I think, as much as I like seeing everyone on screen, and it's such a fun episode. Oh man, it's such a fun episode to watch. I just watched it this morning. It's such a fun episode. And I love it. However, I do not enjoy it as much as I think other people do. I love it. It's still an amazing episode, but not as much as number 1. It's my party and I'll die if I want to. In my opinion, episode 9 is the best episode. Not by much. In my opinion, it's better by maybe like half a point. It's really not much. But in my opinion, seeing all these great characters on screen, as good as Part 1 Reunions is, in my opinion, I think It's My Party and I'll Die If I Want To is such a fun episode. It begins good. Like, there isn't a bad moment in it. There are bad moments in Part 1 Reunions where the first, 5-6 minutes are awful. Then it becomes good. It's My Party and I'll Die If I Want To is good the whole way through. And that's why I think it's first place. Besides that, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already seen the official trailer for my own fan film, Captain America: The Taskmaster Trials, it's on my channel now. Next video is ranking all 9 seasons of The Flash. Besides that, thank you so much for watching this video. See you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.